But like Will was mentioning, that what I sensed was that it was a very inclusive place. It
Yes,
didn't have these
yes,
restrictions that you only have to have psychology and you only have to have
yeah,
this and you only have to have that.
yeah.
Anyone from any background could come and be and participate in the center.
I think
So,
that's why Rogers moved to California,
yeah,
because he wouldn't be able to do it in those northeastern states where people are very strict and very,
yeah, regimented.
California. California is very relaxed, like Brazil, So I felt at home in California, you know, and Will and I like Brazilians. You go there and they take you into your home and they, you know, show you your family. You can go to the fridge and pick up anything you want. I like that freedom. It's like my house. If you go to my house, you can go into the kitchen, go into the fridge, and take whatever you want. So that's. So I am very thankful to you and Anne for, being part of my life at that time. It made a lot of difference.
That was a special time. It was a boom time for
Yeah.
encounter groups and a lot of activity. So a number of people were able to make a living out of these activities that were just so new to the rest of the world, and people were attracted to it very
Yes.
strongly. So it was kind of like going into the stock market and catching it at the time when you bought the
Yeah.
right thing and just watch it go up and kind of participate in it. It was just kind of exciting. And then later on, when things stopped being so abundant, then then you say, oh, that isn't life. It isn't all abundant.
Yeah,
But it was
because it's
very,
not fresh and alive anymore. It's getting, but
Well,
but
I
I, but
think it
I
was still fresh and alive, but it's not. It's in a different energy,
yes, yes,
Because at that time, like Rogers went to Brazil and they had 800 people in one group. That's went on TV
something.
and it was really exciting. You have 800 people sitting in. You don't realize that it doesn't matter how many people you're around. Could be one or two and
Yeah.
800. It becomes almost the same process. It's more complex for sure, but
But I personally look at India in that kind of a space now, as far as psychotherapy is concerned, because it's now it is happening. It's now that a lot of people and communities are getting very warmed up to this idea. It's been happening in pockets, but one can sense a wave and a need and an understanding in the general population for the importance of understanding oneself and um, importance of connections and yeah, yeah. So
well, my understanding of India is that very spiritual place, and I think spirituality without psychology becomes a fake spirituality because
yes,
you have to work your psychological being also,
yes,
not only the spiritual but the psychological being. That's why I think it's important that the two go together.
yes.
And
True, true.
I think it's a very important aspect of growing as a person.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. I believe so too.